If you're struggling with your writing marks in your PTE exam, then trust me, today's video is the one, because I'll be giving you some quick hacks, shortcuts on how to get that 90 out of 90 in writing in a very short span of time. Want to make most out of this video? Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE Academic. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome packed video on the PTE writing quick hacks for a 90 out of 90. Well, before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. We've shared a WhatsApp link in the description of this video. You can click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful. Also to tell you, recently we released our first official PTE speaking cheat code ebook, a PDF. Link in the description. You can click on the link, buy the ebook, make it yours. Trust me, the ebook will help you with respect to PTE speaking and help you get that 90 out of 90 for sure. Fine guys, without any further delay, let's straight away get right into the video. When we talk about PTE writing, we need to focus on the 6 modules. First is summarize written text. Second is essay or email writing. Third is reading, writing, fill in the blanks. Fourth is summarize spoken text, listening, fill in the blanks, and write from dictation. These 6 are the problems if you are struggling in your PTE writing module. Well, today let's understand the quick hacks. It's gonna be a short video, quick hack for each of the sections as quickly as possible. I will be taking you through. The first is summarize written text. In summarize written text, I've seen people doing a lot of things, meaning 3 sentences, 2 sentences, subordinate conjunctions. That there's a very simple thing to do is take 2 full sentences, in between them add a connector. Full sentence, not half sentence or something. And when you take that full sentence, don't take something which is very lengthy, because that may lead to run-on sentences. That's a homework for you all. You can check what is a run-on sentence or a comma splice, and if Pearson software detects that you've made an error saying run-on sentence or comma splice, grammar gonna be 0 for that. For instance, if this is the passage, if you see the 2 highlighted ones in bold, Amelia sat by the window, her fingers tracing invisible patterns on the cool glass, end of a sentence, full stop. I'm gonna take the entire sentence and put it in my answer. Add a comma, add a connector, and. If you see there are a lot of ands already being used in the paragraph or in the text that you've taken, use a different connector like but, comma, but, comma, and take another sentence. If you see that the destination was still the same, but the person waiting at the other end would never read it. So this is gonna be the second statement. If you see properly, second statement, the destination, the T is no more capitalized because it's a continuation of the sentence. Do not capitalize it. Towards the end, don't forget to put a full stop. You do this in all respects, this has to give you full scores. Summarize written text will give you probably 5 marks. You're gonna end up getting full 5 marks. Towards your writing and reading, because it's a reading skill, don't try to write something on your own by assuming things, changing the vocabulary by assuming. If you change the vocabulary, I'll get more marks. Although so not true, you're gonna get low scores. Exactly copy paste. If copy paste pattern is not working, probably you can type exactly as it is without spelling errors. Grammatical errors will definitely be nullified if you follow this technique. 25 to 50 words for PTE core, 5 to 75 words for PTE academic. My recommendation, anywhere between 35 to 45 should be totally fine, which would fit in for both the exams. The second is essay writing. This is only for the PTE academic. Email writing, I'm gonna cover it up very soon. Essay writing, very simple. I'm gonna give you a template which I've given in multiple videos. You're gonna write 5 sentences on your own, and when you write, make sure you write a mixture of simple, compound, and complex sentences. Finish your essay writing in 15 minutes. Proofread for spelling and the grammar in the remaining 5 minutes, because essay writing totally is for 20 minutes. If you make spelling mistakes, let's say 2 spelling mistakes, minimum 3 to 4 marks gone. I'm telling you, spelling and grammar are the priority. What about content? Yes, the recent update from the Pearson. You gotta write something relevant to the question. If the question asks you something and you write something else, I'm telling you that will be scored 0, 100% yes. You cannot use such templates wherein you don't even address the question. It's a generic template or the template with some keywords which do not signify or cover the entire the content that is asked to you. You got to write sentences. If you are making grammatical errors, then it's time you fix it, not the time that you escape from it and use some other template so that you get marks. You don't get marks. Essay writing will contribute probably, if one question comes, 10 to 12 marks. If 2 question comes, 20 marks, and not more than that. Let me give you a small demonstration. If this is the question, in the modern world, personal privacy is becoming increasingly difficult to maintain due to advancements in technology and surveillance. Do you think individuals should sacrifice some of their privacy for greater security and convenience, or should privacy be prioritized over all else. Support your answer. Now you got to talk about your privacy, you being shot in a CCTV camera. You got to talk about it. You talk about pollution control, or for example in Delhi there are more number of cars, so then it's gonna be 0. Remember this. I also have a demo answer. Just observe this particular answer. Any template is fine. I've used my old template. You can take up the new template as well. Although such topics, blah 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 blah, constructive dialogue on. Whatever I've highlighted in bold, that's what I have written. Whether individuals should sacrifice some of their privacy for greater security and convenience can lead to thought-provoking discussions. My view is that irrespective of the numerous arguments that exist on either side, a balance must be maintained, or you can say privacy should be sacrificed. Whatever you want, you can write, between privacy and security to ensure both safety and individual freedom. The rest yes, I will cover. Second paragraph, there are a number of reasons in favor of my viewpoint. Firstly, now we're going to write the main idea. Sacrificing some privacy can help prevent security threats and crimes. Supporting idea, this is because government agencies and security organizations can use this surveillance and data tracking to detect potential risks. So, compound sentence. The previous sentence that I wrote, simple sentence, first sentence that I wrote in second para, now it's a compound sentence because of the connector being added, so the crime rate can be brought down drastically. For instance, for example, monitoring suspicious online activities has helped prevent cybercrimes and terrorist attacks in various countries. And compound sentence, due to the citizens of the nation can live peacefully. So what I'm doing is I've written one simple sentences and two compound sentences. Complex sentences still pending. We move on to the third paragraph. Another interesting point is that sharing personal data allows for greater convenience and digital services. Simple sentence. This is mainly due to the fact that technology companies use data to personalize user experiences and improve efficiency. End of a sentence. Leading to INJ is there, gerund, complex sentence, leading to enhanced safety even during the night time. So I've successfully used two simple sentences, two compound and one complex, 5 sentences done. Rest essay covers. This you have to finish in less than 15 minutes. The remaining 5 minutes, reread them, proofread them for spelling and grammatical errors. You do this out of 20. If 2 question comes, you're gonna get 20 out of 20. The next is email writing for the PTE core. You can use any template, but make sure you follow the email conventions. Intro will be there, and then I'm writing this for what reason. You got to write, and then 3 bulletin points being asked in the question, 3 answers you need to write with some linking words. Firstly, secondly, last but not the least. Towards the end, respected or yours faithfully. That convention is very, very important. And then the tone. Formal letter writing, informal letter writing. Formal tone, informal tone. Accordingly, you got to mix all these things. Content is actually a priority here because they've given a question and you got to answer the prompt, post which your spelling and grammar makes a huge difference here as well. Let's check a small demo for the formal email. If this is the question, you are a member of a community garden project in your neighborhood recently. You notice that some participants are not following the agreed upon rules, such as not watering their plants regularly and leaving tools scattered around. Write an email to the project coordinator. In your email, explain the issues, describe how these issues are affecting the garden, suggest the solutions. Now the email convention is dear project coordinator, name has to be written. I'm writing this because this is an email convention. This is the structure that it needs to follow. I'm writing this because now you got to write whatever the question demands. I've noticed several issues in our community garden that need immediate attention. My name is, now you introduce yourself, and I'm an active member of the project. First bulletin point. What is the bulletin point? Explain the issues you have observed. Now explain the issues. I would like to inform you that some participants are not maintaining their assigned plots, and this leads to neglected plants and untidy environment. Next is describe how these issues are affecting the garden. Furthermore, it is important to note that tools are scattered, or tools are often left scattered, and this is hampering the aesthetics of the place. That's how it is affecting the garden. Next bulletin point, suggest possible solutions. You can say last but not the least, implementing regular maintenance checks could help resolve these issues. As such, checks can act as a reminder for those who need it. Now I've mixed simple, compound and complex sentences. Just observe all these 3 sentences. Then I look forward to your actions. Ending salutation. Respectfully, your name, your contact information. It has to follow this protocol. If it doesn't, then again marks will go down. Remember this. Now we'll see a small informal mail wherein the tone becomes very friendly. If the question is your childhood friend, it's an informal mail. Has recently started a small online business selling handmade products. You want to congratulate them and offer some suggestions to grow the business. Write an email. 3 points. Express your excitement mention what you like about the products, share some ideas on how they can attract more customers. Hey, the friend's name, hope you're doing well. How is your family doing? Here the tone changes. All this will come under structure and email conventions. The reason I'm writing is to congratulate you on starting your own handmade product business. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. This is a friendly tone. This is how you pick it up. Next, also I wanted to let you know that I love your designs as they are, as is a complex sentence, as they're creative and unique. I'm sure if you see I''M, this is a contraction, you got to bring these contractions. I'm sure people will love them too. Another thing is you could try promoting your products on social media or offering discounts to attract more customers. Talk to you soon. Regards, your name. This is how an informal email looks like. What matters in the email writing is your structure, email conventions, content, spelling and grammar. You do this, you'll get 20 out of 20 if there are 2 questions from email writing towards your writing section. The next is summarize spoken text. We will see, after which we will move on to reading, writing, fill in the blanks. Summarize spoken text. For PTE Academic, it is 50 to 70 words. For PTE Core, it is 20 to 30 words. Accordingly, for PTE Academic, I would recommend you to write around 65 plus words, less than 70. For PTE Core, 25 plus words, less than 30. So the content as well, 4 to 5 phrases for PTE Academic, 2 to 3 phrases for PTE Core. Use a short template. Focus not just on the content, it is the spelling and the grammar that wins the race. Grammar has to be precise, spelling has to be precise. Content, you pick it up from the question exactly as it is, some 4 to 5 phrases for academic or 2 to 3 phrases for core. Even if logic is going wrong, it's absolutely fine. Whether it is making sense or not, it's fine. As long as you pick exact sentence, 1 or 2 words here and there, you mess it up, it's totally fine. Grammar and spelling should be precise. This would be a sample answer for PTE Core. The talk was about urban gardening's impact on mental health. Firstly, the speaker talked about, now we're going to write the sentence, residents having access to green spaces. However, it seemed that gardening activities help reduce stress. If you want, you can remove the template and talk something on your own. Is it fine? 100% fine. For PTE Academic, the talk was about urban gardening's impact on mental health. Firstly, the speaker talked about residents having access to green spaces. Later, the speaker said these activities help reduce stress. Furthermore, the speaker provided informative information on incorporating more gardens in urban areas. In the end, the speaker left an important note on the mental health benefits of nature. I've taken 5 phrases. I'm just giving you a sample. If you want to write little lengthy sentences, you're most welcome, you can write, but make sure it is within the word limit. 65 to 70 for PTE Academic, 25 to 30 for PTE Core, ideal word count. Also, I forgot to tell you, summarized spoken text hardly contributes. If there are 2 questions, probably 8 to 10 marks towards your listening and writing, and not more than that. Now we will move on to the next one, reading, writing, fill in the blanks. 25 plus marks you can expect from this module towards your reading and writing separately, and what matters here is grammar, vocabulary, collocations, fast reading skills, contextual skills, blah blah blah, multiple things, because every question has a different strategy. So let's look at this particular question. Try doing it. Once done, you can probably resume the video. Now pause it and do it. Once done, resume the video to understand how exactly we have to do, what is the right approach. Remember, it's not about reading word by word and doing it. That would definitely consume a lot of time. The best way is to mix the approach. Fusion of grammar, context, collocation. If you see the first blank, a dash reminder, a stark reminder is a collocation, a serious reminder. Now for that, you don't have to read, it is my hope this work will help raise awareness. Absolutely not required. But if first blank demands you to have the story, then you got to read. But there's nothing wrong in checking if that can be solved using collocation, isn't it? Try your luck. If collocation works, if grammar works, well and good. If it doesn't work, go back and read, it's okay. A stark reminder of the dash of the biodiversity crisis. Now if you're not getting it, you read it. It is my hope this work will help raise awareness of the urgent challenges of facing our planet. We have lost 73% of the world's wildlife. Now the next is a reminder, or a stark reminder, of the amount of the creatures lost, amount of the animals, the plants that we have lost. It should be, amount is magnitude, not the fortitude or solitude. Correct? Now this could be a context, it's a magnitude. However, we can't feel dash by the challenge, collocation. I'm gonna pose your challenge, don't get stuck, paralyzed. Getting it? So it's don't become paralyzed by my challenge, or however, we can't feel paralyzed, not lifeless. Paralyzed by the challenge, nor we can wait. Now we will continue. They weave. Weave is stitching. You stitch a sweater, you stitch a t-shirt, you stitch a cloth. Here you stitch orchestra, botanical influence. No, it's a tapestry. Now tapestry, you just type this word in the Google, you get to know what a tapestry is. Correct? They weave a tapestry of means a collection of powerful stories, each. Now pay more attention, this is pure grammar. They weave a tapestry of powerful stories. End of a sentence. When it is an end of a sentence, must put a full stop. No, I don't want to put a full stop. Then use a connector if you want to continue. I don't want to use a connector as well. Then use ing. Each holding. This is a gerund rule we call. Correct? Each holding a profound message for hope. They remind us that amidst our most difficult challenges, serious challenges, or the word challenges or activity always goes with one word called daunting, not haunting. It's daunting challenges means very difficult challenges. So the idea is, yes, some of the blanks will be based on collocation, some on grammar, some pure context. Then accordingly divide the time. No, for grammar collocation you don't have to read, understand, give 4 minutes per question, not required. This is the approach. You do this, you solve this, most probably you would get 90 in writing. The next is listening, fill in the blanks. You can expect 12 to 15 marks to writing and 12 to 15 marks to listening from this section. What matters? Grammar, spelling. Grammar makes a huge difference. I'll help you out. Spelling and listening skills. I'm gonna play an audio right now. Try doing it. If you don't have a pen or a pencil or whatever, laptop, pause it, get it, and then once you're ready, resume it. I'm gonna play the audio. Let's see who gets 7 out of 7 here. I'm gonna play the audio now. Let's start.
The old bookstore on the corner had an undeniable charm, its wooden shelves packed with stories waiting to be discovered. Dust motes floated lazily in the golden afternoon light, settling on leather-bound volumes that smelled of history. A small bell chimed as a customer entered, the sound blending with the faint rustling of pages turned by other visitors. An elderly man sat in a cozy armchair near the window, engrossed in a novel, his spectacles slipping down his nose. A young girl wandered the aisles, her fingers brushing against the spines of books as she searched for something magical. Outside, autumn leaves swirled past the glass, carried by the cool breeze. The owner, a kind woman with silver-streaked hair, smiled warmly at a regular customer, offering a recommendation. In that quiet, book-filled sanctuary, time seemed to pause, allowing stories to weave their spell.
Take your time. Try doing it. Once done, probably you can resume it and understand how many marks you've got. This is one of the difficult ones where we have to predict few of the things. Your listening skills. It's not about just if your ears are functional. After you listen to it, right, you should send it here for processing, or you're doing it, and lot many stuff it is checking. I'll help you with the correct answers.
The old bookstore on the corner had an undeniable charm.
Undeniable means something you cannot deny, something you cannot say no, it's beautiful. Undeniable, I'll show the spelling in just a while.
Its wooden shelves packed with stories waiting to be discovered.
We'll go a bit further.
Volumes that smelled of history.
Here a small bell.
A small bell chimed as a customer.
Bell chimed. Here entire thing is in the past tense. You see the first line, an old bookstore on the corner had. Next line, dust motes floated. Ed, everything is in the past tense. Now a small bell chime is wrong, it's chimed. Means made sound. CHIMED. Now using grammar you can fix this. Just with these ears you cannot fix it. Hope you are getting it. It's chimed. ED has to come.
Entered. The sound blending with the faint rustling of
leaves. Rustling of pages. When you turn the pages it makes that sound. That's rustling. That's easy. I'll show the spelling.
Pages turned by other visitors. An elderly man sat in a cozy armchair near the window, engrossed in a Engrossed is completely captivated. The person here is not pronouncing it correctly as it is supposed to be. He's saying engrossed. It could be engrossed or engrossed. You have to get the context and predict. That's the only way out. ENGROSSED is the word. His spectacles slipping
down is very easy.
On his nose. A young girl wandered the aisles, her fingers brushing against the spines of books as she searched for something magical. Outside, autumn leaves swirled past the
Swirled. ED has to come, but this person will not give a clue. Swirled, he will not say it. Swirl. 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 ED has to be added. Last one, big book filled sanctuary was easy. So we'll just see the correct answers. Undeniable, chimed, ED, rustling, engrossed, slipping, swirled, sanctuary. Sanctuary has C in it, swirled has ED in it, slipping is double P, engrossed as G, double S, rustle it's STL, chimed is ED, undeniable D, E and I, not Y. Every word has a special characteristic. Now if one letter is missing in each, you don't get marks. Every word is 2 marks, 1 to listening, 1 to writing. So if here you have problem, this is where your writing will not come up. Hope you are getting it. So work on this module, take this module seriously. After this, now we will move on to write from dictation, 40 plus marks towards your listening and writing both. If your writing is less, then it's 100% you have problems in this module. How to fix this? Work on your spellings. Work on your listening skills. What is this listening skill? If it's a 15-word audio in your language, all 15 words you write. If it is 15-word length audio in English, you write 4 words because here you are memorizing. If I translate this audio to your native language, you actually understand. You divide them into phrases, understand each phrase and then write. But if it's in English, people don't want to do that because the skill required is not there. Now every day you got to listen to a podcast, read books, work on English. Simply adding extra words. Well, the strategies are add extra words, add extra spellings. All those will help you only if you have a good listening skill. A person who has a very good listening skill will add extra words, cover up all the mistakes and get 90. A person who doesn't have good listening skills will also think by doing this he or she will get 90, he or she will get only 45, 50. That person will come here and comment, adding extra words is not working. No, it is working. It's just that your listening skills are not good. You are not able to even write the words. Then how adding will work? Give it a thought. Now I'll give you a small demonstration. I'm going to play the audio. Listen, add extra words, do all sorts of things that you need. Let me see in the end out of 15 how much marks you're getting. Playing the audio, beginning in 3, 2, 1, go, ready.
The company decided to launch a new product after conducting extensive market research and analysis.
Take your time. If you need more time, you can pause the video and do it. And I will help you out on how to do this. Listen to it carefully.
The company decided to launch
What?
a new product.
New product. Company decided to launch a new product. 2 phrases are done.
After conducting extensive
After conducting what? The company decided to launch a new product after deciding
market research and analysis.
Extensive, after conducting, not deciding, after conducting extensive market research and analysis. The company decided to launch a new product after conducting extensive market research and analysis. You understand this way, you do it. You memorize, you write market, extensive, company decided to launch. 5 words you'll write. 15 words are there. Hope you are getting it. Now adding extra word is the next thing. First thing is getting the context. The company decided to launch a new product after conducting extensive market research and analysis. 4 phrases are there. You get these 4 phrases and then add extra words like companies, decides to launch a new product after conducting extensive market research and analysis. Whatever the words that you want, you can add. But simply adding, remember, it will not give you scores. When you add, it has to match. Analysis, ANALYSIS or SES, both you add. But analysis word, you should know that it is there. So hope you are getting it. Simply adding will not make sense. When you add, it has to match. For that, your listening skills should be good. So first thing is listening skill. If listening skill is not there, then adding extra words is not going to help you. Hope you are getting it. So develop that listening skill, which also helps you get your writing scores. I really hope this was an informative content. If you believe the same, like, share and subscribe and leave your valuable comments in the comment section. With this, I'm going to park the video here. This is Nakul, Nakul, Nakul signing off from SKILLS PTE Academic. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks much.